Hey, I want to talk to you today about the top two most harmful foods that lower your vibration and also cause weight gain. You should avoid these at all costs. And no, it is not the beautiful, amazing Hawaiian lemon that I just picked off of the tree earlier this morning. And actually, this helps raise your vibration. And when you add a slice of this and you squeeze it to some beautiful, amazing spring water, you're going to raise your vibe, and it acts as a great appetite suppressant. So you eat less calories and you're able to lose weight. But let's talk about what the actual top two most harmful foods are. You should seriously avoid these at all costs. And I'm blown away by how many brilliant, wise human beings are putting these things in their body un unaware of how detrimental these things are to the human biology. And odds are they do it because they haven't taken it away and they're just like used to operating at this kind of like weird energetic state, and they think it's normal to kind of like have ups and downs with energy. But it's not. You should actually be dialed in throughout the day, especially if you're getting good rest. So if you were to take these out, you would notice a massive shift in your vibe. And if you want to lose weight, you'll probably also notice that it's a lot easier for you to get to a healthy body weight. So the first one, this is the most important, is to eliminate processed sugars. And to keep this one really simple, if you look at an ingredient list, whether you're like getting a drink at your favorite cafe, or you're buying any type of thing, if you look at the ingredient list, if it has the word sugar, don't do it. Don't do it. Just put it off. Just experiment with this for 7 days with both of these things, with all four of these things. But if you don't want to go all the way, just try this one because this will have the biggest ROI. If you eliminate all things that have the word sugar, you're going to feel so much better and your energy is going to be wildly consistent. Your vibe is going to be wildly consistent. You're not going to have these crashes. What you can consume is some monk fruit and some unprocessed, unfiltered honey. And if you're doing the honey thing, I would not add it to a beverage. I would only consume honey if you are eating any type of protein with it. Otherwise, it's going to create a weird reaction in your body. And just experiment with that. Just try it. If you are regularly consuming sugar, it's really effing you up whether you are aware of it or not. The second most harmful food are vegetable oils. And I have the four written down here that you should avoid at all costs. There's actually five. So if you're looking at an ingredient list, avoid soybean oil, corn oil, canola oil, sunflower oil, and safflower oil. All those oils wreak havoc in the body. Again, most of us, we've been consuming it for most of our lives to the point like it's just normal to feel the way we feel, right? It's created homeostasis, as we call it. But if you were to take that out for a prolonged period of time, for let's say 7 days, and if you reintroduce that, you're probably going to notice, wow, my energy is a bit inconsistent and I just like feel a little bit more depressed and perhaps my stomach feels a little bit more inflamed. Try taking those out. Sugar, processed sugar, and vegetable oils. I'm adding two bonuses here. These are liquids, so I'm considering them a bonus because it's not technically a food. Another thing that lowers your vibe and it creates weight gain is regular alcohol consumption. Again, this is really obvious, but if you haven't committed to taking regular alcohol consumption out of your life, then you're probably just used to waking up not feeling rested. You're used to like not being able to lose the last 5, 10, 15 pounds. Like that, just like the weight stays there. There's nothing you can do. There's no amount of like strict diets or runs that you can do to take it off. It's because you're consuming too much alcohol. And I think too much alcohol is probably more than like once a week, twice a week max. I think that's where it becomes a real problem, seriously. So reduce that. And second thing, that liquid base that reduces your energy, your vibe. Um, it's less influential on weight gain, but it's definitely influential on energy and vibe. And that's drinking tap water. If you're drinking tap water, regardless of where you're at in this world, now some places the tap water is far better than others, but oftentimes it's littered with a bunch of things that you shouldn't be putting in your body. And you can look this up. There's plenty of science that backs up what I am claiming here. So if you are drinking tap water, perhaps experiment with just buying spring water. I think that's the best bet, is buying spring water. Now, there's other people who claim that you should get certain water filters that take things out and add things. Yeah, that's cool. But like, what if we just like followed what Mother Nature has been doing forever, and it creates water that's drinkable in springs? Why don't we just like trust that? You can filter it if you want, uh, but take out unfiltered tap water, take out alcohol consumption, take out processed sugars, take out vegetable oils, and I promise you, you will notice a radical shift in the way that you feel, the way that you look, the way that you perform. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this, please share it.